everyone else is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
Guitar music. Don't you just love guitar music? Blackie's in the house. It's Blackie. Blackie's here. It's the B word. Blackie, look at that guitar. Everybody loves Blackie because Blackie owns. Man, that is so much fun. I'll reach behind Happy Jackson, the beautiful piece of art they made for me and Shemaine, and I'll put Blackie over here. Welcome back to Ted Nugent, Real America Voice Spirit Campfire. And you know what I have? Projectile management. Life is trigger time. Did you know that life is trigger time? And these treacherous, ugly, treasonous, evil, corrupt, criminal, communist takeover by Uncle Sam of the once great nation of America. Boy, that's an outrageous statement, Ted, isn't it? It's so outrageous. We are living in outrageous times. But trigger time. So I trained with my Glock 20. I have a Glock G20 and I have a bunch of them, and a 29. And I'm shooting the new Remington core-locked 200 grain 10 millimeter rounds. And when they hit the steel plate, kang! It just knocks the living bejesus out of them. Can I say bejesus on here? Because I couldn't say kicker, which, by the way, we do have the new Ted Nugent autographed. Don't block out kicker. There's nothing wrong with the word kicker. It's the ultimate compliment. Because it's kickers that make America work. My plumbing buddies, my excavation, John Bailey and his excavation team, and Chad, the plumber, and the electricians. They're kickers. You can get this at pt.2. I just signed a bunch of these, which, by the way, if you wonder why I have so much piss and vinegar, unlimited energy, and attitude, it's because I celebrate good in unlimited proportions over evil, which happens to be in unlimited proportions these days. And I will see you at the York, Pennsylvania State Fair in York, Pennsylvania on Sunday. It's gonna be with Johnny Big on bass guitar and unbelievable, like Aretha Franklin soul vocals. Johnny Big, wow. What great talent. Jason Hartless, the Motor City Madman drum rhythm grind groove master. Are all my rhythm sections the best? So we're going to be unleashing nothing but love songs at the York, Pennsylvania State Fair on Sunday. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be stupid because the whole world sucks. America sucks more than anybody these days. Well, that's outrageous. Yes, it is outrageous. Because the devil and the traitors that hate America, that hate entrepreneurs, that hate business people. You know that nobody in government has ever handled a business? They've never made out a pay, they've never done their taxes and done a paycheck, and they're governing our lives. Does kiss my flame-throwing free ass ring any bells? So trigger time, guitar time, dog training time, snuggle time on mypillow.com goods. Seriously. And trigger time. I shoot my Glock, my MP5 brass rainbows. Frank and Wade, thank you. We got my MP5 running. Sean, thank you. Brandon Sarik over there at Boss Ammo in Western Michigan. I got nothing but, it says right here, Ted Nugent ballistically maximum firepower. Now you might think it says, Ted Nugent bad mofo. Well, it could, but it's Ted Nugent ballistically maximized firepower. Do not underestimate archery trigger time, 22 trigger time. I got a beautiful red squirrel this morning. Jackson brought it to me. He loves his daddy. So the great outdoors, the spirit of the wild will cleanse your soul. And I know that the government is the enemy of freedom, the U.S. government. You know it. You know that there's not a bureaucracy that anybody trusts. They're all corrupt. They all torch our tax dollars for immoral purposes. And they lie and cheat for the military-industrial congressional complex. The military-industrial congressional complex. Watch the speech in 1953 by Dwight Eisenhower as he warned America that the biggest threat is the military-industrial congressional complex and the CIA. Central Intelligence Agency, there's no intelligence there. It's just treason and manipulation and murder and sabotage. You know it. So trigger time will cleanse your soul. Do I cleanse your soul? I bring you sanctuary and escape. I'm your escape daddy, which is the Spirit of the Wild TV show on the Pursuit channel, 8 times a week. If you don't get Shemaine's Queen of the Forest on Spirit of the Wild TV on the Pursuit channel, you're missing out. She's so good. And I'm going to kiss her in just a moment. Anyhow, trigger time. Most of you live in urban environments, which I recommend get the hell out of there as soon as possible. But there is backyards. You can actually shoot your Daisy Red Ryder BB gun. Thank you to Kevin and Paul and Ward and Roger and Carol for the Ted Nugent Camp for Kids 35-year anniversary. Bruce Cull, National Field Archery Association. All you people who help out, thank you. But trigger time teaches kids that excellence in putting your heart and soul into being the best that you can be will be applicable and beneficial to any pursuit in life. Any dream you may have, any hopes you have will only be fulfilling and gratifying and satisfying if you learn to put your heart and soul into being the very best that you can be. So don't underestimate the salt gun. I swear to God, I kill so many flies. But it's trigger time. I'm telling you, the more time I spend with my salt gun, you put salt in here, and then you go out, and if you got some dog poop or some extra guts, it'll be bait for, I just heard something go ding-a-ling in my headphones, but that's all right. I ignore that stuff, even though it doesn't look like I ignore it, because I just acknowledge it, and I'm spending way too much time referencing it. My point being is that trigger time, because aim small, miss small. Kill those flies. I've got giant blowflies, and I've got little tiny flies, and I got deer flies. The deer flies, they land on my Fox Power Sports Peacock, my ATVs, my Can-Am. I got this incredible Can-Am off-roader from the Fox Power Sports Peacock, Michigan. And so those guys know that when you carry home dead raccoons, the flies accumulate, and you get your salt gun. It's just Bug Assault, the original salt gun. Trigger time, because it might not seem like it's important, but you want to become a marksman? By the way, speaking of marksman, I'm going to go on tangents here. Welcome to Ted Nugent, Real America Voice Tangent Campfire. That young lady who was defied for violating the big tech community standards because she's limited to a wheelchair, but she's going to the Olympics representing America in the shooting sports, and the Zuckerberg punks, the anti-freedom, anti-First Amendment, anti-American punks, soulless little pricks in charge of big tech wouldn't put this young lady's photo with the rifle she uses in the World Olympics representing America. So I got Kelly Reisdorf of the U.S. shooting sports, and we exposed them, and she got her Facebook pages back. We did that. HunterNation.org did that. HunterNation.org. So you defy the community standards of big tech by qualifying for the World Olympics in the perfect, beneficial, Second Amendment guaranteed, God-given individual right to keep and bear arms shooting sports. But big tech is against all those perfect things about American freedom. But we chastised them, we scolded them, we exposed them, we spotlighted the cockroaches, and we stomped the living out of them. And we got this young lady's photo and big tech pages back. That's how you do that. Confront, defy, badger, poke, probe, cajole, beseech, pummel, cold cock the enemy who defies our First and Second Amendment rights. Gunowners.org. Go to gunowners.org. We're going to put it on the screen, the whole segment. Gunowners.org and HunterNation.org to stand up for freedom. My name is Ted Nugent. I'm standing up for freedom with you people. I love you people.